I'm not even going to tell you where I'm at right now. You could probably guess. Just got here, maybe been here 30 minutes. Had to go back up to the truck, of course, to get the camera, because I always leave it there. Had to put on some coveralls. The weather behind me is coming in. I don't know how much time I've got to dig. Last time I was out here with Lance, and right around that rock I found 6 buttons. So I came back out here and started in the same spot and been working a big circle around it. Got a nice little hit right here, and finally got it exposed. And also in the hole was a nail. Oh, this nail was here. But that's what I've got. I might as well pick up where I left off. That's another small 4-holer. Dundee, Smith & Sons. Let's keep moving. It's gonna get better. I don't know what to think. Right up there is where I just dug that other button. Right next to it is where I dug all those other 6. Working my way downhill because I know the weather's coming in and I don't want to be here when the rain starts, possibly snow. It's hard to say what's going to happen this afternoon, so I'm digging as much as I can when I can. And this is the reason I'm laughing. Right here, you can probably see it. It looks like a button. At least it's not a 4. Well, maybe it is a 4-holer. What is the deal? Is that all that's left out here? It's getting colder. I'm gonna file that away. That's my next target after that last 4-hole button. Well, I may have broken the 4-hole curse. At least I reduced my number, I believe. This is what I believe it is. Real scratchy signal. Started out at 45 using the AT Max Snell snake coil. Going real slow through this high weeds and stuff. Last time I'd been out here, it probably looked a little bit more like that right there. It was really thick, so we'd pretty much avoid this area. So I thought I would get in here since it's down. Got it really scratched, 45, 46. Popped the plug, and it jumped up into the lower 60s. And I finally just popped it out with the pin pointer. And there it is. I believe that's a button, flat button. Oh, yes it is. That's an oldie. I'm liking that. But I can't get away from buttons. I've got to break this spell. That's about how far I am from the truck. Now I'm trying to make as much time as I can, hitting some of this thicker grass that I know that we've avoided here in the last few months that we've been out here. It's probably been a month since I've been here. Last time I was here with Lance. Got a really good brassy signal, which is on the AT Max it can be anywhere between the 50s and the low 70s. It was slamming, but it was still pretty deep. It's only about 5 inches deep, but I'm not sure what that is. It's a good piece of brass. Got a lip up here. I'm going to say probably part of a oil lamp, but I will stick that in the pocket and we'll get it cleaned up. And if it's anything, as always, you'll see a picture here in a minute. I'm just about ready to call it quits. I was telling the Relics I'm getting ready to go home. Got a really good scratchy signal. I know that doesn't sound good, but it was very consistent. I knew it was probably iron, but it just sounded too good to be something that I could walk away from. I think I've got a gun. Whether it be a toy gun or not, I don't know. But it's definitely a pistol. I sure hope it's real. Oh my goodness. Look at that. That's cool. I sure hope that's real. Probably too small for real, but I'm getting excited about nothing. Probably a cap gun. But man, it's all iron. Heavy, very heavy. Woohoo! Try not to put the sun in your eyes. It's probably been a month since I've been here. That last video you just saw was a Friday afternoon. It's again another Friday afternoon, but it's probably been a month since I've been out here. Behind me, I don't know if you can see him or not, I've got Lance with me. He couldn't stay away. The guy's a trooper. He just had carpal tunnel surgery on his right hand yesterday. My goodness, and he wants to be out here hunting today. He's got something he's digging over there. I found me something. I'm up here by the house, and as if you couldn't tell where I was, I've got a suspender clip. It kind of broke apart as soon as I picked it up, but that's an oldie. Hopefully after I get that cleaned up, it'll have maybe a patent date on it. Sometimes they run along the top up here, or they're on the backs. That's a good start. I have dug a little bit of iron already. Half a horseshoe, and I think like maybe I'm not quite sure. I can't remember now. I just filled in that hole that I just got that suspender clip out, put that away, filled in the hole, hit it again, and got another small hit, and it's right over here. I am going to guess a rivet. That's what it kind of looks like. Or with the phase that I'm in, now that that just moved like that, I'm thinking it might be a button. Small one. Let's find out. I don't know. Maybe more of a rivet. It's got some thingies there on the back. Maybe like a snap or something. But it might look like it has some fancy writing here on the front of it. Yes, it does. So I will be able to get that cleaned up, and that looks like cursive. Hope you can see that. Better picture coming up. We'll see what else is in the hole, maybe. Right there is just where I dug that that suspender clip and that little snap button. And coming through here, working around these tall weeds and stuff, got a good brass hit, and that's what I've got, but I don't know what I've got. Got two little hooks on the ends. Got a ball type of thing here on the top. I don't know what this is. For the sake of time, looks like a little Pac-Man. I don't know what that is. I will get it cleaned up. We will try to get a better idea of it here in just a little bit. Next plug coming up. What are the odds? Probably pretty good for me to find one of these out here again. I was just thinking about this. Lance and I were over here in this part of the pasture. I've never really been behind this fence, only because this has always been full of bulls. Right now they're all up there behind that fence. I've probably been coming out here 5 years and never been in here. Boy, Lance is finding all kinds of good stuff. Well, we'll see some pictures of that here in a minute. Just got, let's see if I've got it in here. Just dug up a little brass tack over there. I don't know if that's focusing or not. It's got the number 4 right there. Don't know if it's a brass tack. First thought was part of a J-hook, but that looks like that's been cut. And here's my target right here. Guess what that is? Yes, sir. I'm gonna say a Dundee 4-holer. I swear I'd come out here and try not to find any buttons. I think they find me. Well, that's what I got out of this hole. Look at all them rocks. That's what digging in Missouri is like, folks. I was able to save the milk glass. I started seeing parts and pieces of the mason jar lid come out. It was underneath that rock, and as soon as I stuck my shovel in and popped that rock loose, everything popped out of the hole. So that's what I got. Beat that little design. I like that a lot. And I still pretty much haven't strayed too far from where I was. Just working this area right through here, just real slow with this small coil. I think I've got enough of these now, if this is what I think it is. Yeah, I've got enough of these now probably to make a whole corset. just can't get away from them. And the buttons, for some darn reason.
Really no indentations.
There's there's just no way to figure out where the privy is around this place. Never could figure out where it was. Digging a brassy signal. That's the edge of it right there. That looks like a button. But our machines don't like each other.
Yeah.
Must be the snakes just don't get along.
Oh, that stinking snake.
That's what I've got right there. It's got good thickness to it. I know it's not a coin, of course, but it certainly looks like a button. What do you think?
Oh yeah. Oh, I'm excited for you.
Let's see what we got.
It's a nice thick one too.
Oh.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh, it does have a design on it, but that's not an eagle. Oh, I can't. I've got to.
It might be an eagle.
I'll let you, if you have time. What a trooper, man! How many stitches you have in this hand?
Oh, about 6. That's a fancy button.
Yeah, that is a fancy one.
It's beautiful. Congratulations.
Well, it's not an eagle cuff, but
That's an oldie.
yeah, it is.
And if it's a brass back, that means it's what, 1870?
I don't know. Let's find out. I'm thinking ironback.
Okay. A little newer then, but still beautiful.
Yeah, it really is.
That'll photograph well.
Yep. And that photograph is coming up in just a minute. Well, sun's about down. Getting pretty low. Still haven't moved too much from where I was. I couldn't even tell you what I dug last and where I dug it. Somewhere over in there, I think I dug something. I've dug quite a bit of iron today. Here's something that came in brassy. Really kind of came in the upper 80s. Ooh, look at that. That's got the, looks like that's got a number on the front of it. Or an S. Maybe it's 89. 89. Is that going to be like a cattle tag? I don't know. I've never seen something like that with the, might be an 89, might be a 39. I don't know. I'll clean it up. Feels like it's brass, but looks like it's zinc. I don't know. Stay with me. Could be just a big old piece of brass, but we want to get it live. He had me come over and listen to it. Come on, be so cool.
Be so cool. Don't want to damage it, whatever.
Oh, sounded good. It had a brassy tone to it.
I like it.
You know, I didn't even look at the numbers. I just listened to it.
Well, in my machine, it was in the mid-70s.
Yeah, well, it's
out here somewhere.
ooh, there.
Is that it?
No. Oh, I see it. No, I don't see it. There it is. Look at that.
Do you think?
What do you think that is? Melted lead?
It's melted lead.
And it's got a hook on it.
It's a melted lead hook.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean that's
Maybe an old melted toy?
Just could be. My first thought was a trigger to like a cap gun.
For a cap gun?
But I don't think it is.
It's
I think
heavy,
that's just the way it melted.
Well,
With a
we'll
funky
donate
look.
that to the Mike Letter Make Toy Soldiers Fund.
Sounded good. This is where I'm at. Lance, I'd lost him, but I just now found him. It's been way down there for a while. He's coming back up this way. Got a really scratchy 45-52 signal. I haven't dug anything for a while, and I thought, well, I better at least see what this is. It was underneath these rocks right here. Once I finally got it out, I thought I broke it, but it's actually a, it looks like a copper or brass chain. Maybe, I don't know what that went to. Looks like that's part of it right there. This might have been the loop, like that right there. I will, of course, get it cleaned up. We'll see a better picture of it. But I am pretty excited to have that. Still in one piece. It's got the latch right there.
the buffalo with the running deer on
Oh,
it.
that's cool. Wow, it sure does.
Let's see what else we got in here.
Doing a quick wrap up before we head home. Ooh, that looks like part of maybe a, I don't know what that is. Looks like the lid to something. That's neat. It's got a little leaf on it or a horseshoe.
I know, it's pretty cool.
I'm looking forward to those being cleaned up. Cattle tag says 226 on it.
New pants.
Another buckle cover. That one looks blank. Let's hope there's a US buried underneath all that dirt. That would be cool. You saw me dig this. Lance gave me an idea that might be a bell. I won't know until I get home and cleaned up. This is my haul for the day. At least the small stuff. No hunting sign. Rivets. Little doodads. Whatchamacallit. One Lincoln penny way out in the middle of the field.
Out of place.
That is cool. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that a
toasty
lot.
token. Yeah, I'll try
and
to clean that
toasted
sucker up.
Missouri tax token. Wow.
It's still out there.
Glad you joined us. Like and subscribe.